from the 90s, all of them, because it was absolutely awesome during that era. I mean, all the great superstars, all the great characters, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 9, Caesar's Palace, definitely, Rick the Model Martel, Indianapolis Hoosier Dome, WrestleMania 8, so there's been many. Bam Bam Bigelow, many Titanic battles with Bam Bam Bigelow, but again, there were so many, so I enjoyed all those great historic battles. Thank you, brother.
Let's do the same question for Bob. Bob, best match of your career in your opinion?
Yeah, the best match. Every match I had was great.
All right, who is your favorite guy? You're a very famous heel. Who is your favorite person to go after? Who's your favorite guy to you know, be the bad guy? Who was your favorite rivalry?
Well, I chased Andre the Giant around a lot just because I wanted to beat him so bad. Never did. But by God, did I try.
That's it. All right, another question right here. What's good? You can just shout it if you're this close. Best heel of all time is a question. He said Randy Orton, which is Bob's son, is one of the greatest of all times in his opinion of a heel. Great heel here. Who's your favorite heel? Is that the question, basically? Okay. If there was a list of great heels, where does he stack up?
Well, the greatest heels ever are probably Piper, Orndorff, Roberts, those fellows from that era. In Randy's era, there's nobody that has come close to having the heat that Randy had when he was in his heyday. So I think Randy would be number one on my list. Of course, I might be a tad partial, but he had him jumping, and you know, Piper and I used to have to find our way out of the ring and stuff, and for like 10 or 12 years, you never seen anybody have to do that, maybe even 20 years. Randy had to start fighting his way out of the ring, and when you have to do that, you actually piss people off, and he probably gets some of that from me.
Any other one? Yeah, go ahead, my man. Dream match for both of you guys. Who's your dream match, Tatanka?
Well, someone I've not worked with, I would have to say probably The Rock. You know, The Rock, very charismatic, very talented in the ring. I would love to work with him. Never had an opportunity to work with him, of course. Great superstar. You're going to see what he's going to do at WrestleMania. He's definitely ready for WrestleMania. So that's probably one of the guys, definitely, that I've not been able to be in the squared circle with.
We got to make that match happen. That's what we should do. It's Tatanka versus The Rock. That's what's got to happen. Let's make it happen. Bob, same question. Dream match that you never got to do that you'd like to?
I never had the opportunity to wrestle Bret Hart. I think Bret and myself would give you something that you might not ever see before. Shawn Michaels is another guy that in my prime, in his prime, it'd be nice to see who really is the best. I think I would be better just because I'm taller.
Who's your least favorite person to wrestle in the ring?
Bastard Booger.
Same question, Bob. Least favorite person to wrestle?
You know what's funny? Is I was thinking of that guy that had the booger, and then he said his name.
So it's unanimous right here. The Booger. Nobody likes him. Any other questions? Who we got? Go ahead, my man. Favorite?
Piper's Pit, only because I don't look good in pink.
That's why you want to wrestle hard. You want to fight those guys in the pink. Yeah, get rid of those characters, huh? All right, favorite person to work with. You said least favorite, now favorite. Favorite person to work with in the ring.
I'd have to say, Bob already said it, Shawn Michaels. Very, very talented, great superstar. Awesome to get in the ring, had an awesome WrestleMania match with him.
Favorite person to work with in the ring. Not necessarily personality, but just like as far as just wrestling in the ring, favorite.
I couldn't do that. There was Steamboat, Santana and Bob Backlund and shit, I ain't got time enough, man.
It's a long list, but you named some good ones. Yeah, go ahead, right here. He's asking Tatanka about Shawn Michaels, right? That's what you said?
Specifically about Shawn, right?
Specifically about Shawn, any out-of-the-ring shenanigans that conflicted is what those were his words.
Should we tell the truth?
Yeah.
Well, definitely Shawn, if you see when Shawn gave his retirement speech, one of the things he said, a lot of guys back in the back locker room didn't like me, the guy who I was before. And Shawn was definitely like that. Great talent in the ring, but behind the scenes, the political, diplomatic stuff in our business, it definitely happens behind the scenes. And Shawn was one of those, because at WrestleMania 9, the outcome was going to be different. Oh yes. So we won't get too deep here, okay? We'll just touch the surface.
Get deep.
And another guy who was awesome to work with, not only was it Shawn, great superstar that I miss, Bam Bam Bigelow. Another great talent, definitely. But yeah, there's the political stuff happening behind the scenes, you better believe it. The clicks, people trying to put you out of a position, trying to keep it, it definitely happens in this industry, definitely.
That's good, good question. Just real quick, it's last call for autographs, Bobby Heenan. So let's make it happen. How long? Cool. And in 3 minutes, Jake the Snake Roberts will be on stage. Get all your stuff ready for that. Any more questions for these guys? They're busy guys, but they're happy to do it. Go ahead, my man.
Let's get some real feelings on Vince.
He wants to know the real feelings about Vince McMahon. We'll start with Bob. Let's hear it.
As far as I'm concerned, he's one of the greatest guys in the world to work for. What you got to do is not fuck up. You know, if you go out and get drunk every night and got a problem, then you're going to have a problem with Vince. But if you're there on time, you do your job, and you act like you got a little class, he's the greatest guy in the world I work for, and gosh, does he pay me.
Sounds like I wouldn't get along well with him. You got to be sober and all that. That doesn't sound all right. I'm drunk now. Tatanka?
No, I agree. I mean, the guys that normally have a problem with Vince is because they've done something in their career. I mean, look what Vince McMahon has done. I mean, in the industry, look at all of us here because of the McMahons. So you got to give credit where credit is due. He's done awesome as far as taking a business from where his father had it and taking it to a global empire. Again, if you work hard for Vince, he's going to take care of you. He's going to pay you very well, and you're going to have a career that can be ongoing forever. But again, if you cross Vince, you're going to lose. That's the thing about Vince. You're fired.
Vince McMahon has made more millionaires than Barack Obama, I can tell you that.